Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a deadpan video, and for those of you who don't know what a deadpan video is, we have this lingo in the makeup world when you are using a product and you get down to where you can see the container underneath. You burrow that hole in the center of maybe your face powder. We call that hitting pan, and so when you've completely used up a product, it's called deadpan. These videos are good because they give you an idea of whether or not it's a product that I would repurchase. So that's why these are good videos to watch. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is a hand soap. The company's name is Dionys, I think is how you say it. This is a liquid soap with moisturizing goat's milk, and it's in the scent Harvest. I purchased this from Deer Creek Resort when I was away for a couple days for a work function, but I'm sure you can order it online and that type of thing. It's a really nice, just kind of your typical fall scent, kind of that yummy fall baked goods sort of scent. I would buy this one again, and I would try some other scents from them as well. I've never tried any other scents from them before, but I would be interested in doing it. Next is a shampoo, and this is just like a travel size bottle that I got at a hotel. It's the Clear brand by LXR, just a little shampoo bottle. This was okay. I kind of relate it to like a Pantene or I don't know, one of those types of shampoos, but not really as good for your hair as those are. You can buy it online. I did look up. It's something that I would maybe buy for somebody as a gift because they have like big 12-ounce bottles. I might buy it for somebody as a gift just so they could try something they might never have an opportunity to try any other way, but it's not something I would repurchase for myself. I just need, my hair is too fragile. I need something that's really good for the hair. Next is a toothpaste. This is just a Crest Cavity Protection regular toothpaste. Yes, I would buy this again. I'm not super picky about toothpaste. I do not like the toothpaste that sort of foam in your mouth and keep foaming in your mouth, and it doesn't matter how many times you rinse your mouth out, you keep foaming like a rabid dog. So I stay away from those toothpastes, and I also have to be careful about products that have whitening ingredients, bleach in them, because I do have psoriasis, and that bleach will irritate my gums and cause my gums to recede. That's just a combination of the way that your body responds when it has psoriasis to something that it thinks is attacking it. And so I do have to be careful about that because it can make my my gums start to kind of pull away from my teeth. But recently I haven't had any problems with that being an issue. I've been pretty good about eliminating products that were too harsh in that way, and I didn't have a problem with that with this, so I would use it again. This is kind of like a sort of like a travel pack or a trial pack of the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Cleansing Facial Wipes, and I think I got this in it was sent to me maybe or Target. These are actually really good facial wipes. I would use these again. They are right up there with my Mark wipes. Mark has a facial wipe that is my favorite wipe to use. They're the most moist, they remove the most makeup, and they're a little less drying, they're a little more moisturizing on the face, so if I am being lazy, which if I'm using a wipe I probably am being lazy and not washing my face properly, then I don't feel as dry when I'm done using the wipe. So these were right up there with it. I think the scent was a little bit different than the Mark wipes. So these I would use again, and I would buy them for somebody to try as well. I think the Mark wipes are still my all-time favorite, but if I was in some kind of emergency or somewhere where I didn't have access to get the Mark wipes, then I would pick these up in a pinch. Next is the Anew Clinical Eye Lift. This is the upper eye gel and under eye cream. So this is a 2-product eye system. So there's a gel that you put on your upper lids, and then there's a cream that goes on the bottom lids, because the skin under here is actually different than the skin up here, but you need, protection and moisturizing and tightening and wrinkle protection and aging, anti-aging stuff for both of them, but in different ways. And so this product has actually 2 different products inside of it to address both of those different types of tissue. And this I would purchase again. I really like it. Next is a night cream. This is the Solutions Winter. It says enjoy the day. This has SPF 15. So this is the day cream. Solutions is a line that's offered by Avon, and this is one that they just bring out for winter, and they've had a version of it, I believe, the last 2 winters, so I'm waiting to see. I haven't noticed yet whether they're doing one for this this winter season or not, but I would buy this again, and it has a nice scent to it. There's nothing left in here, but you know, a very mild, not offensive at all. And so I would use this one again. Next I'm going to talk about deodorant, and I have 3 to show you because apparently I've used more of these than anything else. So the first one is Avon Skin So Soft Roll-On Antiperspirant Deodorant. This is in Light and Lush, which is actually a discontinued scent now. I had bought quite a few of these and sort of stocked up, so I had some left over. This is a product I would definitely buy again. Avon has my all-time favorite deodorants. The price range is usually anywhere from 99 cents to I think $1.29, and they're always on sale, so you can usually get them for like 69, 79, 89 cents. You know, the ones that are $1.29, a lot of times you can get for 99 cents. And they last for, you know, a month and a half, 2 months, and I can honestly say that these are the best deodorants I've ever used, hands down. Then I did recently try the Secret Clinical Strength. This is the waterproof all day fresh scent. You know, these are one of the clinical strength ones, so these are like for people who have, you know, major sweating issues. I don't think I would buy this again, quite honestly. It didn't really perform any better than this, I don't feel. It cost $8, which is kind of redonkulous. You know, why would I pay $8 for something that performs equally to something I can pay 99 cents for or less a lot of times? The scent was super, super, super strong, and I never really completely acclimated to it. It took a few weeks before it wasn't like, you know, kind of overpowering me all the time. But even by then, you know, if I lifted my arm up or something, you know, you would just get this whiff of it. And it's not that it's a bad scent, it's just that it's just overpowering. And what I realized was that no matter what, with it being that strong, no matter whether I acclimate to it or not, the people around me are not going to acclimate to it. So everything I was doing, I was probably like, you know, blasting people with deodorant scent. I mean, you know, every time I would give somebody a hug, I would think, I'm sure all I can smell is my deodorant right now. It does work. I'm not a person who thinks that I need the clinical strength product, okay? So I'm not a super sweater. It did work for me, and, you know, it worked fine, and it did, you know, kind of keep you from sweating. I did acclimate it to it as far as the sweating a little bit, where I noticed kind of by the end of the night, sometimes I felt, not that I felt like I was sweating, but I felt like, you know how if you forget to put deodorant on, how your armpit, like the skin will kind of stick together, and that's sort of what makes you go, oh, I forgot to put deodorant on, let me, you know, let me put it on really quick. I skipped that step kind of thing. Well, by the end of the night, that's how I felt with this. I felt like my armpits were starting to stick together, and like I wanted to put something, you know, more deodorant on or something to make that stop happening. But I didn't have a problem with smelling or sweating or anything like that. So I think it worked fine. But I think, considering I can get something that I feel like works just as well for a lot cheaper, I think I'll take it. And also, too, you know, a lot of these clinical strength products, I mean, it does say right on here that it's got the, you know, aluminum, zirconium, blah, 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 blah on it. And, you know, we know that the aluminum in deodorants is questionable about, you know, whether that is hazardous to our health or not and all that kind of thing. So I think this just isn't something I would buy again. I mean, I might buy it on a whim, like for somebody else, if I was putting together some kind of basket of, you know, everyday goodies or something. But I mean, at $8, I just can't I just can't rationalize it. Now this is another deodorant that I was using, and if you guys have been watching my videos for forever, you will remember way back when I picked this up because I wanted to really try some of the paraben-free deodorants. And so this is the All Natural Protection Crystal. The brand name is Crystal Body Deodorant Roll-On. It's hypoallergenic, fragrance, and paraben-free. They do have some that have fragrance. This one just happens to be the one without it. And this is a product I would use again, and I will use again, and I am already using again. I did repurchase this, and I would purchase this to give to somebody else. This isn't something I feel totally comfortable wearing during the day. It can only be applied to clean skin, so you really have to put it on straight out of the shower. So, like later in the day, if you feel like you're maybe getting a little stinky or something, or you went running or something like that, you can't just whip this out of your gym bag and slap a little bit more on. It doesn't work like that, and I do believe you would be contaminating the bottle if you did that as well. But what I use it for is at night. I usually take 2 showers a day. I'll take one in the morning to actually get ready, and then at night I'll take another one, and that is more of a luxury time if I want to use a shower gel and just stand under the hot water for a little bit. It's also when I spend more time like shaving and doing that kind of general maintenance so that I don't have to do it in the morning. And, I do kind of clean all the important parts again. I don't wash my hair twice, but I do, clean everything else the second time as well. So, at night, after I've taken the shower, what I've been doing is I've been putting on this deodorant because I'm not going to be doing anything overnight, really, besides, sleeping for the most part. So I don't need to really worry about heavy, excessive sweating, or, I'm not going to be stinking like I just ran the track or that kind of thing. And the reason I've been doing that is because it's just nice for me to think, well, I do have some protection, just to feel like I'm clean and not stinky, but that there's no parabens in it. So I'm giving myself, a good 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, depending on what time I take my evening shower, without any kind of parabens or questionable chemicals on me. It's just a smart thing to do. I can give myself a break for all those hours and still feel like I'm not gonna stink. So that's what I've been doing at night, and I will continue to do that and repurchase it. I've really enjoyed doing that. Next is a hair care product. This is the Avon Advanced Techniques Damage Repair. This is their heat protection spray. This is my all-time favorite heat protection spray. I like it way better than the Tresemme. I've been using the Biolux lately, and I like the Biolux better than the Tresemme, but I definitely like this one better than the Biolux. And I love the scent of it. I can't really... It's a little bit fruity. First, it kind of reminds me of fall foods for some reason, and I don't know why, because it doesn't smell like a baked good. But there's an undertone of something that's a little bit... not cinnamony, but something kind of in that family, but it's mostly a fruity scent, and I just love it. And so this is a product that I will definitely be repurchasing, and that I would buy for somebody else because it is my favorite. And so I usually always, even when I'm experimenting with new products, I will try to use my favorite one in between. So right now I'm using the Biolux. When the Biolux is gone, I will go back to this for at least 1 bottle. And then when I use 1 or 2 bottles of this, then I will try something new, just to be continually trying new products, so I'm aware of what's out on the market. But this is my go-to heat protectant spray right now. The next product is really one of my all-time favorite products, and it's a product that I have done favorites videos about in the past. And you guys know that I don't really do favorites videos. I am probably going to change that a little bit, but I don't normally do favorites videos because my favorites don't change that often. I'm a real stickler about products, and I'm really a hard sell, and so something really has to impress me in order for me to be like, I love this. And this is a product that I feel that way about. This is the Skin So Soft Renew and Refresh Age Defying Corrective Neck and Chest Treatment with SPF 15. So this is a product that you put on your neck, chest, I'd put it on my shoulders, and your whole décolleté. And it's just like a moisturizer, but it has anti-aging properties. It helps to lighten, dark spots and freckling. And it also has SPF in it, so it helps to prevent you from getting new areas. And I can honestly say that I feel like the one thing on my body that really ages me or really shows my age, because I'm about to turn 38 in like a week and a half. And a lot of people see me and think that I'm a lot younger than I am. But the one thing that gives me away is that I have a lot of freckling and a lot of sun damage here on my shoulders, and that's just from being stupid as a kid and not putting on any kind of sun protection and being out in the sun and at the pool and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I've got the sun damage now to prove it. You know, a lot of years in tank tops at cheerleading camps and practices and color guard practices and, you know, dancing outdoors and, you know, you name it, I did it. And I've got the damage to prove it. And so this has not only helped to lighten it, but it helps me from getting more, you know, every summer as I have additional sun exposure. And I just love it. It feels really good on the skin. It feels really good on the neck. And what I really like about it is it has this, it's something that, it's a property that I didn't know that it had until I really started using it the first time, and I was like, wow. This has this kind of illumination to it, like a luminescence, sort of like that whole glow from within feel to it. It's not something where you're glittery or shiny or shimmery on the chest, but it just makes your skin glow and look so healthy in this most amazing way. And I can honestly say, if I run out of this and I don't have a bottle on hand to use, for the days that I don't have it, I just don't feel like I'm completely finished. It doesn't matter how much time I spend doing my makeup and primping my hair and how great my outfit looks. I just don't feel like I'm done because I'm missing that kind of healthy glow in, you know, in my neck and chest area. And so, oddly enough, I mean, you would think that a product like this would be kind of like a boring thing. This is really probably one of my all-time favorite products ever in all categories. Oddly enough, because I've just never experienced that before, and I've not found anything else that does that since. You know, you can buy skin bronzers, and, you know, you can put powder on and all that kind of stuff, but that does have a makeup-y look to it, and that is kind of a specific look you're going for. And this is not about making your neck and chest and shoulders look like you have makeup on it. It's making it look like the skin is healthy and youthful, and that you are just literally shining from the inside because you're just so healthy. That's how it makes the skin look, and I just love it. So I actually have 2 of these, and I know I've gone through more 2 of these, but I figured 2 was enough to hold on to to show you guys. But you know, they last probably like a month and a half to 2 months. And they did recently change the packaging, so if you're looking for it to buy, I think the packaging is purple now. You know, like a lavender type of purple, a lighter shade of purple. So the packaging does look a little bit different, but I just love this. I will be repurchasing it. I would give it to anyone as a gift. Love it. This is the body lotion. This is the Avon Naturals body lotion. This is the restoring version in cucumber melon. And you know, a lot of people, if you are my age, you are sick to death of cucumber melon because Bath & Body Works came out with the cucumber melon. And it probably, you know, when it came out, it was my all-time favorite scent. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Wore it all the time, could not get enough of it. And then after, you know, 15 years or however long, you know, I got sick of it. But this version is a version that I can still stand to use because it's not as strong, it's not as acidic smelling, and, you know, it's just a different version of the scent. So it's kind of a little less intense. Smells equally as good, but just a little less like burning the hair in your nose kind of feel than the Bath & Body Works. This I would purchase again, and I would purchase it as a gift. The only thing about it is I don't know that I'll be purchasing it for myself again because my all-time favorite lotion is the Intensive Moisture lotion, also by Avon. And so, you know, I like that one better. It's my all-time favorite, and so when I'm going back to buy an Avon lotion, unless I'm trying a new lotion, I probably will go back and buy that one over this one. But this one I would buy as a gift a million times over. So I will be purchasing this, you know, often in the future. But when I'm buying for myself, I'm probably going to go for the Intensive Moisture just because I like it a little bit better. Or I will be trying some, you know, a new line or a line that I hadn't used yet just to try it out. But anyway, perfectly good product. I would pick it up if you haven't tried it. And the last thing I want to show you, and if you guys have been following me for forever, you're going to be like, hallelujah, she finished it. Because you guys have seen this a million times. This is the e.l.f. Brightening Eye Color Quad in Luxe, and you can see it is completely empty. This is what deadpan means. Not only can you see pan, but there is nothing but pan to be seen. And if you guys have never paid attention before, there are mirrors in these little compacts. So, you know, a lot of people don't even realize that that's there. This little strip here is a mirror, and it does work. You know, if you get right up here, you can see your entire eye. It's not the most convenient mirror, but it is a mirror. Okay, so the Luxe Quad had like a skin tone, like, you know, my normal skin tone color. It had a brown color. Now the brown, I can say, was not the most pigmented color ever. It didn't have a lot of pigmentation to it. But the thing about the brown was, when I'm tan, the brown was an exact match for my skin tone. So I had two options as far as exact matches for my skin tone. And then when I was lighter complected, the brown, you know, I could use it as accent color. Then it also has kind of like a cranberry red color, and that's been the color that's held out the longest. That's the one I've been using up till the end. And then it had sort of like a charcoaly gray, black shade. It wasn't really black. It's more of like a charcoal color, little lighter than black. Okay, I will buy this again. You know, I will buy it for myself again, and I will buy it for somebody else. I mean, they're $1. So even though the brown one wasn't, you know, super duper pigmented, it doesn't matter. It's $1 and it's a nice quad. And so, yes, I will be buying it again. I don't know what else to say about that other than, you know, you'll have it just to have it in your collection. It gives you options, especially if you're somebody who does makeup on other people. It's just a nice little quad and super duper affordable to have. Okay, so those are all the products I have for you this time, and I am going to try to look up the products and any of the products that I can find links to that are still available for purchase. I will put links down in the information bar, so if you saw something that you think you would like to try yourself, then you feel free to check that out and use those links to get there. And if you have any other questions about the products, then let me know. Also, I did just recently upload a video about, it's basically a tutorial video about how to do the 90s matte lip, since that look is coming back hardcore, and that was requested for me to actually do, so I will leave a link for that as well if you missed it down in the information bar. And I will see you next time. Bye.